Alright, it's just about that time of year again, around WrestleMania 27, just a couple of months away. And even though we're just a few months away, who's going to be the guy to face The Undertaker this year after back-to-back matches with Shawn Michaels? Who can top it off, and who will get to face and challenge The Undertaker at WrestleMania 27? Well, just stay tuned and I'll give you my thoughts. Alright, what's going on, guys? What Rhino back again in here for another video for you guys for today. And like the title says, who is going to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania 27? And I've been watching some videos on people who think The Undertaker should face, and that whole deal. And even though we're just in the month of January, it is still a little bit hard to tell on who's going to face The Undertaker as of right now, since WrestleMania is going to be in April. So we still got quite a long way until we can finally see and say who exactly is going to step up to the plate and challenge The Undertaker this year. For the past 2 years, we did get to see HBK go back to back, back-to-back matches against The Undertaker, and what was good matches with both of them. And we saw it at WrestleMania 25 and the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania. We saw it there, which is their first encounter at WrestleMania. Again, a year later, which was last year in the desert for WrestleMania 26. And that's where basically HBK had his last match in the WWE. And now HBK is, well, basically now, basically we can definitely call him Hall of Famer now, even though he's a Hall of Famer in his own right, now being inducted into the 2011 class of, the Hall of Fame for this year. So I'm not too sure if we're going to see HBK and Taker 3. I think 2 is fine enough. They definitely had, their good fair share of matches back and forth. So I don't think HBK is going to come out, and especially in the 2011 Hall of Fame, and call out The Undertaker yet again. I think, HBK did try his best, and, trying to take out The Undertaker twice in 2 years, so I think that's good enough. There has been also, rumors that Brock Lesnar could come out of the UFC and, challenge The Undertaker at WrestleMania. We've seen them fight each other before, but not at a great stage like WrestleMania. They had some good matches before. But, as far as them, facing each other at WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta, it could happen. It all depends, how they're gonna, book it and everything, and how it's gonna go down. The match itself, for this current time, I'm not too sure how exactly it's gonna go. But, we just have to wait and see. So, it is a nice idea to have, but is it gonna officially happen? It might. It all depends on what's gonna happen and what Brock Lesnar has planned. Do I want to see it? I'm not too sure about it. I'm a little iffy about that, even though it's a nice idea. But, like I said, we just have to wait and see and what the plans are. And, that's when I'm going to leave it off with that one. Another guy that could possibly, face The Undertaker this year at WrestleMania, could be maybe Chris Jericho when he comes back, and it'd be another cool way for Chris Jericho to come back and to have something for him, and that is to challenge The Undertaker. Of course, we did see them face each other before on SmackDown, and we see them, I believe, face each other on the pay-per-view once before. But never, yes, at WrestleMania like this, especially, towards like the main event and stuff like that. I think that would be, a good matchup between them. It'd be nice. It'd be something different. So I think that would be, a cool match for Chris Jericho to have to come back to, and to start him off, like that. So that would be definitely interesting, since Chris Jericho is a heel, and trying to, making, a bigger name for himself, even though he's a big name. I guess you can say, basically try to call him like I don't want to say like his, like a Mr. WrestleMania type of thing, but, just to be the guy that can, defeat The Undertaker is what I'm really trying to say. You know, he may come close. I'm not too sure he'll get to defeat him. Maybe we'll see another rematch like HBK. That can also happen as well. So, you know, I think that would be a good match, Chris Jericho versus The Undertaker. So that's another possibility. You know, another one I've been hearing is John Cena versus The Undertaker. I'm not too sure what the current plans for John Cena is right now at WrestleMania. So that's another thing that we can see. So if not this year, maybe at WrestleMania 28, wherever WrestleMania 28 is going to be held, I'm sure that might happen. So that could be another, you know, good matchup too as well. Having John Cena and The Undertaker both in the same match, and at, you know, the pay-per-view as WrestleMania. So that should be another good one. You know, of course, you know, John Cena might come close as well, like Shawn Michaels did, and you know, The Undertaker come out on top. You know, I would like to see that. Um, you know, anything can happen really this year at WrestleMania. I'm not too sure if it's going to be CM Punk. You know, I'm pretty sure he might have different plans since he's, you know, feuding with John Cena. So, you know, their feud could actually go into WrestleMania this year. So that's why I said, you know, probably get to see, you know, John Cena versus The Undertaker. If not this year, probably most likely next year, if anything. You know, that's basically it. So it can really be anyone. You know, another guy, before I forget, very well could be Wade Barrett, since we did get to see him, you know, basically, you know, come back and go to SmackDown and, you know, have his group with Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater, and now Ezekiel Jackson into the mix. So it very well could lead up to that. I'm not too sure how that matchup will go. It could be, you know, alright, I guess, you know, depending on what's going on at the match, in the match too. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. So that's another possible, you know, matchup that could happen. But anyway, yeah, anything could happen. It could be anyone. That's I'm gonna leave it out there. So let me know what you guys thoughts are. Who will face the Undertaker this year at WrestleMania 27? Who do you want him to, you know, be against, and who do you want the guy to at least, you know, try and attempt to take out the Undertaker's, you know, winning streak at WrestleMania? So that has to do with the video. And as always, I will talk to you guys later on. Peace.